All right, so I've already finished this and got it in 130 characters, but I want to do it again. I want to do it again in a way you would actually do it if you were writing readable, just readable, not even good, but readable CSS. So you have style, which I can't spell, S-T-Y-L-E, and now I have caps lock. All right, and let's keep that. Okay, so I would style not my HTML, but I would style my body, in this case, body, as the yellow color. So I have to select the background. Okay, that'd be it. That's styling my body. Yeah. I mean, I could reset margins, but they're something here. You can't see them. It doesn't matter. Ideally, you would reset margins, but we're not. Then I would have I mean, okay, you'd use not paragraph tags, you would use divs. It'd be divs. So I'd have a div. I have 3 divs. Now, each of those divs would have some classes associated with them. So it'd be class equal, and then one of them would be blue. Another one would be blue. Another one would be red. And then there would be something to locate them. So you could say TL, top left, top dash left. You could say bottom left, then right. Okay, so you would have your div selector. It would have padding of, I don't know what that is, 40. It would have not a color, but I'm going to give it a color, just a background. Let's just say red so I can see it. Okay, now these are expanding to be as big as they want to be because nothing is margining them into place. Could do position fixed here. You probably wouldn't want to do that on all your divs on the page, but assuming that this thing, you could scope your CSS to just this thing in some way. I don't know how you're doing that, but you could scope just your CSS to this thing. That would work. We're going to say border radius 20 pixels. Okay, and then I would do my dot red, and I would say background is this color, and dot blue, background is this color. We got a semicolon there. So now all of them are in the same place because I haven't moved them anywhere. Yeah, the red one's on top. Let me move. Yeah. Okay, then I would say top left is going to be not like that. What I would probably do is I would not margin, I would say top 80 pixels. Left 140 pixels. No, nothing's right. Size is wrong. Padding is going to be 35, 36. We'll get it into place and then decide if that's right. Top isn't 80, top is 70. Nope, 68. You'd think I'd remember this from last time I did it. Nope, 144. That looks right. That looks like the size is right. That looks like the location's right. So then I would have bottom left. So that would be top of, what's it going to be? 120. Nope, more. 40. 50. 160 is getting us close, probably 158 or something. And then left of 170, little far 166, 4. There we go. Semicolon there. And right would be the top of 80 pixels. And I forgot my units on these two because, you know, CSSBattle. Top of 80 pixels looks close. Left of 180 pixels. Is it going to be enough? 200, 220, 30, 36. And top of 86, 8. Okay. There is written in reasonable CSS, no variables or anything, but reasonable CSS. 466 characters, even if I minify that, and there's a plugin for that, even if I minify that, it's 348 characters. My other one was 120, so it's roughly 3 times as much to write it in reasonable CSS as it is to write it in some of the CSS battle tricks. You do learn a lot about CSS from CSSBattle, but you can also produce some pretty bad habits, like you saw me leaving off characters like pixels and that sort of stuff. So it's cool to play with, but beware. See, also I don't need background red. That was just there as a debugging thing. Okay, so it's a little bit shorter, but everything else kind of choices about how you would do it, but it's so much longer. Anyway, that's it.